We are getting ready for the upcoming City Council meeting set for Tuesday, the 3rd day of March, 2020. From Farmers Branch City Hall, this is the 109th edition of Council Countdown on FBTV. Hello again, everyone. I'm Tom Bryson. During the next few minutes, we're going to go into detail on the upcoming City Council consent agenda and run down other items on the regular agenda at this first regular meeting in March. First up, after ceremonial items and a report on study session, members of the Council will consider items placed on the consent portion of the agenda. There are 5 items in the March 3rd consent agenda. Agenda item H1 is to consider approving the City Council minutes of February 18th and 19th, 2020. Item H2 is to consider a board and commission appointment to the Public Art and Culture Committee. With the resignation of Firehouse Theater Representative Brandon Tierna, a vacancy has occurred on the Public Art and Culture Committee. As vacancies occur, City Council may appoint members to fill open positions on a board or commission. The City Secretary's office has received an application from the Firehouse Theater nominating Marcia Valenti to serve the unexpired term ending June 30th, 2021. Agenda item H3 is to consider a board and commission appointment to the Planning and Zoning Commission. With the resignation of Place 3 Planning and Zoning Commission member Michael Driscoll, a vacancy has occurred. The City Secretary's office recommends appointing alternate 1 Bonnie Petraza to Place 3 with a term ending June 30th, 2021, and move alternate 2 Barrett Cole to alternate 1 with a term ending June 30th, 2020. The alternate 2 position with a term ending June 30th, 2022 will be filled during the regular appointment season for boards and commissions this year. Agenda item H4 is to consider approving resolution number 2020-034, authorizing the city manager to execute an amended and restated TIF Zone number 2 infrastructure reimbursement agreement between the City of Farmers Branch and FB Land Limited, and approving an amendment to the TIF number 2 zone budget. On October 12, 2019, City Council approved ordinance number 3615, amending the TIF number 2 project and financing plan and authorizing the city manager to negotiate and execute related agreements. Eligible projects include public fountains, benches, bike racks, trash receptacles, public art placements, wall murals, crosswalks, signage, trail improvements, and related street improvements. The City and FB Land Limited have negotiated an amended and restated infrastructure reimbursement agreement, which memorializes a previous infrastructure reimbursement obligation of $550,000, adds up to $300,000 for the interactive fountain, and includes a not-to-exceed amount of $100,000 for additional eligible and city-approved improvements. There is a current balance of approximately $1.46 million in the TIF Zone number 2 budget. City Administration recommends approval of resolution number 2020-034. And agenda item H5 to consider appointing members to the Mayor's Interstate 35E Betterments Task Force. The City Council approved resolution number 2020-025, establishing the Mayor's I-35E Betterments Task Force to identify opportunities for improving mobility and aesthetics of the I-35E highway corridor within the City of Farmers Branch. The resolution states the task force appointment shall consist of the Mayor, Director of Planning, Director of Public Works, Director of Sustainability and Public Health, 1 member of the Planning and Zoning Commission, 1 member of the Public Arts and Culture Committee, and other members as deemed necessary by the Mayor with the consent of the City Council. The following members have been identified to serve on the Mayor's I-35E Betterment Task Force and are recommended by City Administration for approval by the City Council: Matthew Peters, Mark Bentley, Gio Zavala, Robert C. Dye, Pam Smith, John Land, Tina Fergens, Shane Davis, and Cristal Ritana. That was it for the consent agenda. Here are the other items before the Council on their regular agenda. Agenda item I1 is to receive an overview of the Jubilee of Culture. And agenda item I2 is to consider approving resolution number 2020-031 for a detailed site plan amendment for a multiple commercial uses on 3.38 acres located at 13,000 Josie Lane. In addition, the Council may recess into closed session, but will then reconvene into regular session to take any necessary action. And that will do it for the March 3rd agenda. For more information on those or the full agenda, log on at farmersbranchtx.gov. Every regular meeting of the Farmers Branch City Council can be seen live here on FBTV. That is Spectrum Cable Channel 16 and Farmers Branch AT&T UVerse Channel 99. Throughout this here Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex or online at www.farmersbranchtx.gov. This City Council information program will be made available simultaneous to the agenda posting on the Friday before each regular City Council meeting and will air prior to the live meeting as well as before all council meeting replays here on FBTV. That replay schedule is at 6 p.m. 7 days a week. All meetings are subject to change, so stay tuned to FBTV for any updates and more information. In the meantime, the March 3rd meeting of the City Council starts at 6 p.m. this Tuesday evening here at Farmers Branch City Hall. We hope to see you here. Until then, for everyone here in the studio, I am Tom Bryson. It's his cold and flu season, and you're watching continuing coverage of the Farmers Branch City Council on FBTV. Please stay with us.